When it comes to home defense, bigger isn't always better. A compact shotgun can be a great option, especially if you're dealing with tight spaces or just want something that's easier to handle. These smaller models deliver plenty of stopping power, but without the weight and size of a traditional shotgun. Let's dive into what makes the smallest shotgun so effective for home defense and explore some top picks. The Rock Island Armory VRF-14 12-gauge shotgun's not like others I've seen, and it immediately drives thoughts of the other projects out of my mind. The layout is distinctly AR-15-ish, but it's not dimensioned as an AR-15. The upper receiver has a full-length top rail, a place to locate sights, optics, a laser, or a light. Just in case there isn't enough rail estate up there for your needs, the handguard also has rail segments built in. Unlike the AR-15 with its charging handle at the rear of the receiver, the VRF-14 has a charging handle attached directly to the bolt carrier, and it reciprocates with the carrier. The shotgun comes with a 5-round magazine, but Rock Island says it's also compatible with the VR Series 9 and 19-round magazines. The pistol grip is comfortable, and combined with the textured and aggressive handguard, you have a pretty good chance of holding on to the VRF-14 when you fire. Shooting the VRF-14's a wild ride. The pistol grip is hand-filling and well-shaped, so the cushioning it provides is up to the task. It's your other hand that has a lot of work to do. As a defensive firearm for close-distance use, it'd be difficult to imagine something with more horsepower than even a low-recoil 12-gauge shotgun, and the compact size means it's easier to store. With its box magazine, you can have a loaded magazine handy and an empty VRF-14 and get it loaded in a few seconds. One thing to remember is that shooting 3-inch shells with no stock is hard to hang on to. It's not the end of the world, but I'm not going to say it's fun or comfortable shooting larger shells. Standard's SP-12 Compact looks like a shotgun from a bad zombie movie. And truth be told, I haven't tested it yet, so I can't comment on its reliability. But no doubt its tactical look and myriad features will appeal to some, so it's worth mentioning here. Since this firearm has a 14.5-inch barrel and an overall length of 26.5 inches, the Bird's Head's pistol-grip-only configuration, the SP-12 Compact will not run afoul of the NFA SBS short-barreled shotgun regulations. Shells are fed and ejected through the bottom of the receiver, and thanks to the SP-12's Compact's 3-inch chamber, it can accept 3-inch shells, 2 3/4-inch shells, and even the increasingly popular 1 3/4-inch miniature shot shells. A full-length Picatinny rail and M-lock slots on the left and right sides allow for fast and easy attachment of optics, lights, and more. If you need a home defense gun that offers a ton of firepower in a small and easy-to-transport package, the SP-12 Compact is just the thing you need. Mossberg's aptly named 590 Shockwave caused more than just a blip on the shooting market seismograph when it launched in 2017. Scatterguns with barrels shorter than 16 inches have been legally plausible for some time. A few smaller companies had already released their own factory-produced versions, but the Shockwave exhibited that just right balance of features and brand recognition to drive sales and inspire several similarly sized models from other manufacturers. Reducing the barrel and magazine tube lengths of a pump-action 12-gauge along with replacing the shoulder stock with a pistol grip at the factory makes these guns quite handy, but the modifications come with some notable trade-offs. They include a reduced ammunition capacity and more challenging felt recoil management. This is especially true for those willing to brave the fury of firing 3-inch cartridges from this platform. Mossberg soon addressed felt recoil by offering 590 Shockwave models chambered for 20-gauge shot shells and slim 410-bore cartridges. In 2018, Mossberg also introduced a removable box magazine-fed version of the Shockwave as part of the 590M lineup. In 2021, Mossberg launched the latest iteration of the Shockwave family, the 590S. The new shotgun series can reliably handle 1.75, 2.75, or 3-inch shot shells. Unlike previous models that required a special adapter to handle mini shells, the new 590S utilizes an energy-absorbing bumper that allows for use of the mini shell. Likewise, the 590S can handle all loads simultaneously and interchanged. The pump-action shotgun also comes with a redesigned elevator and bolt slide. It's capable of handling a wide variety of 12-gauge shells right out of the box. The Shockwave has already proven to be incredibly popular. The new 590S variants aim to capitalize on that success. With built-in bumper and the capability to handle various shell sizes, including the mini shell, the Shockwave 590S is an ideal option for personal or home defense. Keep in mind there are a couple of things you could do with a Shockwave or any other shorty scattergun to get yourself in plenty of trouble under federal law. You can't carry it concealed, and you can't put any other type of grip or stock on it. You also can't fire it from the shoulder, though it'd be almost physically impossible and incredibly painful if you tried. Regardless, doing any of those things terminates the legal design features and invites trouble with the feds. For nearly 20 years, Mark Serbu's Super Shorty has been the standard bearer among the super compact shotgun set. Built from either a Mossberg 500 or a Remington 870 that started life with a pistol grip, the Super Shorty is considered an any other weapon under NFA law, meaning a $5 tax stamp instead of $200 as with other NFA items. I'm really not sure if most people buy these just for screwing around or having fun, or if it's more for practical purposes. But I do know that the Super Shorty's capable of filling both roles. There ain't a lot of shotguns that'll fit in a backpack, but this shotgun will perform the trick with room to spare. Overall length with 6.5-inch barrel is only 16.5 inches. Small size lends to practical applications, as the Super Shorty can bring 12-gauge thump just about anywhere and can easily maneuver inside of tight quarters. A bit of a bear defense in the woods? Sure. The short length and 4.5-pound weight won't drag you down. Home, office, or vehicle defense? Definitely. The 6.5-inch barrel makes for a great shot spread from almost point blank out to 7 yards. Sure, 2+1 rounds may be a little limiting, and shooting slugs out of this thing may just hurt more than being mauled by a bear, but inside of a small room or hallway, the Serbu Super Shorty would be as intimidating and devastating as it is maneuverable. This mini over-under shotgun is kind of like the Warzone 725 shotgun you'd use in Call of Duty, but even smaller. With a 10-inch barrel and a stubby little stock, it's one of the most compact shotguns you'll find right now. Weighing in at just 4.5 pounds and only 23 inches in overall length, this shotgun's small enough to be carried in a pack or in the optionally available leather belt holster. Barrel is easily removed from action for stowage in bug-out bag or survival kit, with longest portion only 16.5 inches in length. The lightweight and compact dimensions also make the SS211 a great gun for beginner shooters when combined with 1.75-inch mini shells. The stock's long enough to be shouldered and features a double-thickness rubber butt pad for shooting comfort. The SS211 also features a crisp trigger and a beautiful walnut stock, well endowed with aggressive checkering for a sturdy grip with gloves or in wet conditions. You know you want the Henry axe. You might not know why, but you just know you need this Henry repeating arm special. This might be one of those pointless frivolities in the modern world. It's a fun-to-shoot toy like the .44 Magnum Henry Big Boy, to be honest, but we have a soft spot for these new guns that could sit on our thigh in a scabbard in the post-apocalyptic zombie wasteland, even with the high price tag. Close range, this would be a great zombie gun too, and when you've gone through the 5 rounds of lead shot in the magazine, you can load more through the side gate. That's a classic Henry repeating arms performance feature. It's more for conflict resolution than deer hunting. I mean, you'd look ridiculous, and there are long barrel lengths with proper stocks for that. It's a butter-smooth lever-action rifle without a real stock, and that distinctive axe handle mini stock gives the gun its name, and is a different vibe to the Mossberg Bird's Head Raptor grip. For home defense, it's intuitive, light, moves easily around your home. Yeah, if you've made your peace with using a 410-gauge Henry lever action as a home defense gun, then yes, absolutely this is a gun to consider. An AR pattern firearm that shoots shot shells is sort of a holy grail for some. Many try making it, but there's always some drawback or compromise. Genesis Arms has achieved that goal with their Gen 12 PDS. Each long, short-barreled shotgun sports a 5-inch reciprocating barrel that keeps the intense recoil of 12-gauge down to a minimum. According to Genesis Arms, this is helpful for shorter barrels and eliminates the problem with gas systems fouling up found in AR platforms. When combined with the special fixed-mount Venom suppressor, the concussion is also brought down to a manageable level for effective use during indoor shooting or door breaching. The Gen 12 PDS accepts 2 and 3/4-inch 12-gauge shells and comes with a free-float M-LOK handguard Gen 1 DPMS pattern lower, PDW stock, Hogue rubberized grip, and mil-spec trigger. The package also includes an EOTech XPS 2.0 to speed up sight alignment. And that wraps up our look at the smallest shotguns for home defense. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Got a favorite shotgun or questions about home defense? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.